Commencement, not the end, but the beginning of a new journey, one that can start anytime in life.
Never too late.
Matthew Alcantara walked across this stage in 2019, a proud graduate of the Monrovia Community Adult School. He says returning to education saved his life after serving in the U.S. Marine Corps and struggling as an accountant.
One day I was just so stressed out I just collapsed. And I woke up at City of Hope Hospital and I was wired up to a bed. I've never been so scared in my life.
A lifeline ultimately landed him in a different hospital,
helping other people,
working as a pharmacy technician.
Matthew went to America's Job Center of California. They have veteran funds. They said, hey, you should go get trained.
John Russell, assistant principal at the Monrovia Community Adult School, remembers when veteran advocates led Matthew to their doorstep.
It was beautiful because it didn't cost me anything. They just told me I needed to pass the class. I was like, no, I'm not just going to pass this class. I'm going to be the best.
Executive Director Flint Fertig credits John with being the best at stretching school funding.
Super critical.
They're able to enroll more than 200 students cost-free every year.
Would you be able to do it without this funding?
No.
Portions of that funding keep their job training competitive with the latest technology and equipment.
We're constantly trying to keep up and current because our students are going to go into a hospital and have to perform immediately.
How did you get the money to buy these tools? I mean, how did you procure all of this? And this is from hospitals.
Grants. We're always looking for funding.
They're supported by both state and federal funding, primarily through the California Adult Education Program and the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. But John says demand for adult education is up in California, and government funding doesn't reflect that.
While we're receiving them this year, there's certain parts of those funds that are potentially not being provided to us, and next year they might go away entirely.
Success stories like this one are often their best advocate. Today, just 6 years after Matthew turned his tassel and turned his life around, he's back teaching in the same pharmacy technician classroom where he was once a student. His teaching style shaped by his gratitude and his service.
Back then in the military, when they see me falling behind, they would slow down just for me and they would pull me through. It's the same thing in this classroom where sometimes the older ones are already throwing me excuses. I'm too old for this, I can't do this. This is where it comes in, where I'm just like, you need to remember why you signed up for this class.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your service. And my final question for you, what is your message to anybody listening who might want to come back to school, who might be considering a journey like the one that you took?
Age is just a number, and if you really want to make better for yourself, spend the time to do so.
You have people here that will support you and help you reach that goal.
When you see somebody who thought that they were done, they thought those doors were closed, and then you hand them the key to open the door, that's a reward that it's indescribable.